Fiona sits on the couch as I enter the living room.
Jeremy, is that you?
Nope.
Did you know?
Know what?
Next door, Melanie told Jeremy is thinking about backing out of buying her house. Apparently there are new developments. I need to talk to him.
I'm sure he wouldn't back out without discussing it with you.
You really think so? Can you say that with your hand on your heart?
Well, no, but...
Oh, God, I'm going to give birth alone.
Hey, stop it. You're overthinking. Take a deep breath and relax.
I will. My baby won't have a father.
That's not true.
I need to know what Jeremy is thinking.
So, Jeremy's plane hasn't landed yet?
Well, it should have. I don't understand what's going on. I'm confused.
You seem tense. Try to calm down and take big breaths. Stress isn't good for you or the baby.
What, are you a doctor now?
Well, I've been reading your parenting books.
Oh.
You know, to support you.
I can't help but laugh at the image of you reading those books.
Oh, thanks, you're a funny girl. And Fiona laughs.
It took you so long to figure that out.
What are you worried about? You have my full attention. Please speak to me, let me help.
I think Jeremy's avoiding me.
Well, why would he be doing that?
I don't know. That's what I'm confused about. So unlike him.
Give me an example of how he could be doing that.
I've been ringing him for the past 3 nights. He hasn't picked up.
Jeremy could have lost his phone. Next.
Let's try this for good measure. I called Veronica last night and she says Jeremy doesn't want to talk to anyone.
Oh, that could mean so many things.
We both know it means Jeremy doesn't want to talk to me.
Well, how can you be sure?
It's a gut feeling. I can't shake it off.
Let's go back a few moments in the story. Can you think of anything you might have done to hurt his feelings?
No, nothing pops into my head.
Alright. What was his mood the last time you saw him? Was Jeremy excited to see Stuart in Seattle?
I think so. Ugh, this is a mess. I think I'm just going to fly out to Seattle.
No.
Whoa there. It's with a strong reaction. What's going on? Do you know something? Are you sleeping with Jeremy?
Fiona laughs as I glare at her. Come up with better jokes, please.
Sure, that's a joke. Speak, fella.
I know why Jeremy's not taking your calls.
Do you? What's the reason?
Before I tell you, you need to know this has nothing to do with you. It's all Jeremy and Stuart. Have you got that?
Just spit it out, weirdo.
Jeremy is having issues with Stuart.
What makes you think that?
I overheard him shouting on the phone the night he left for Seattle.
Oh? Was the fight about me?
Well, from what I heard, I think Stuart was breaking up with Jeremy.
Oh, great. So my son gets to have 3 separate Christmases.
Why 3?
A kid will have one at mine, then go to Jeremy's and Stuart's house.
I see. I look away.
What? Why are you looking away? Do you know something else? What are you hiding from me? Talk right now.
I might have heard something else. Just promise me you won't shoot the messenger. Can you promise me that?
What did you hear? Spill.
Oh, please don't hate me. This is just what I heard.
Just spit it out.
Stuart doesn't want to be in your kid's life, Fiona. I'm so sorry. Fiona gets up and walks past me. She looks close to tears. I'm stripping wallpaper from the wall when the front door opens. It's Jeremy with a suitcase. He's back from Seattle. Put down the wallpaper and I walk towards him. Hey, fella, how you been doing? I do not want to talk about it. Jeremy, I know you've been having marital problems with Stuart. I want to help. There's nothing you can do to help me. At least give me a shot at trying. Okay, fine. Stuart wants nothing to do with the baby. I do. Well, that's great, so be in her life. I wish I could. Stuart gave me an ultimatum that I could either stay here in Vancouver and file for a divorce, or go back to Seattle and be with him. Damn, guy's turning into Dr. Evil. Well, he's got the bald head to prove it. So, you're here to do what? I don't know. I haven't decided. You need to talk to Fiona. Lay your cards on the table and see where that chat leads. What's the point? I'm not the baby's father. I have no legal right to be part of her baby's life. She doesn't want me around if Stuart isn't in the picture. Has she said that? Well, not exactly. You owe her a conversation at the very least. Talk to Fiona. No, I'm here to say goodbyes. That's that. Look, from what I've heard, she loved Stuart, but she loved you more. Your being gone from her life will leave a hole. I won't change my mind. Fiona walks in.
You won't change your mind about what?
Jeremy has something to say. I'll make us a cup of tea and let you talk. Excuse me. I exit.
Well, start speaking.
I walk in with a tray of 2 mugs of tea. I put the tray on the coffee table and sit on the couch. What are we talking about? I told Fiona. I'm moving back to Seattle. And how many times has she threatened to kill you? I stopped counting at 20. I laugh. Look, Fiona doesn't want you to move back to Seattle.
I'm here, you know. I can talk for myself.
Do you want me to move back to Seattle?
Maybe I do, perhaps I don't.
Jeremy, you've stung her, and she's acting out. Look, you two belong in this family. I love my husband.
Your husband got me pregnant and is refusing to take up his responsibilities.
I still love him.
Your love is a fiery zeppelin falling from the sky. It's going to hurt people.
Do you want to be part of this kid's life? Yes, I do. I want to be there for her more than anything on this planet. Okay, so take an hour to think. What do you want me to think about? I want you to think about what you want out of life. What you really want. Once that happens, what's next? You look at your options. On the one hand, you have a husband that refuses to give you the things you deserve out of life.
On the other hand, I'm allowing you to be part of something unique. This amazing thing is something that will give you a lifelong legacy.
Fine. I'll think. But my decision will be final when I decide what I want. So I hope you can handle that.
I can handle it.
I'll take Fiona out for lunch. We'll be back in an hour. There's no pressure. Fiona gets out from her couch and follows me to the door. She picks up her handbag, I open the door and we exit. We hope you're enjoying this episode of Hello from Ireland. That Love podcast has over 190 episodes out now. If you'd like to help us continue making great love stories for you, please consider joining our Patreon page for a low monthly fee of $1. We also have this episode script if you'd like to read it whilst listening to it. The link is on the show page. Every penny of your money will go into helping us make even better content for you, the audience, to enjoy. Thank you for your kindness, and have a great day. We enter the kitchen to find a suitcase next to the kitchen island. Jeremy stands writing a letter. Fiona coughs, catches attention, and Jeremy turns around.
Are you leaving? Are you about to leave without telling me to my face?
You know how much of a tough decision this was for me. I have 0 options.
I gave you options. You chose to ignore them like a jackass.
I don't want to take those options up.
You know what? Fine. Leave. I'll be okay. I'm a Destiny Child fan. I'm a survivor. I'll survive this shit.
This has been the hardest decision of my life. I'm so sorry.
Just know, if you leave, that's it. There's no coming back. I won't allow it.
I wouldn't expect you to act any different. I know what I stand to lose.
Okay then. Leave. Get out of my house.
I cough.
Ugh! Fine. Get out of Owen's house.
Jeremy grabs his suitcase, but Fiona pushes the handle onto the floor. Jeremy picks it back up. I'm sorry.
Just get out.
Jeremy exits. Fiona looks teary and I hug her. It'll be alright.
We both know that's not true. I have no one. I've lost all the family I had.
Well, you have me.
I have you until you fly back to Ireland.
Well, you won't be alone.
I'm always alone. My perpetual fate is loneliness.
I kiss Fiona on the mouth. She kisses me back.
God, I need a nap.
Fiona goes to leave. Hang on. I just kissed you.
Yeah, so? What if you did?
I look hurt and stung by her comment. It doesn't matter.
You're acting weird. Why is that?
Maybe I am, because you consistently fail to read the signs. Excuse me?
What signs are those? Are you acting strange? Stop being weird. It's annoying.
I'm going down to the pub.
What's wrong with you?
Bye. I start walking off. Owen, just talk to me. I'm out of her eye line. Fiona enters the pub. She walks over to the bar and taps me on the shoulder. I turn around.
We need to go.
Why? What's happened?
We'll talk in the car.
Just tell me already.
Jeremy's not moving back to Seattle.
Oh? Did you get him to stay?
Nope. Veronica went to water Jeremy's plants and caught Stuart fucking his mailman on the kitchen island.
Well, Jesus.
Don't worry, the mailman got fired and Stuart got his ass kicked by Veronica.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Anyway, Veronica's persuaded Jeremy to stay here. Jeremy's filing for divorce on Monday. It's all happening and I need you to drive me to the airport to pick him up.
I'm fucking drunk.
Fine, I'll drive. You'll sit alongside me and tell me why you kissed me and then left in anger.
Oh, yay, fun.
Let's roll.
I get off the stool and follow Fiona out the pub. Jeremy's sitting on the couch, staring into space. Fiona and I enter.
The spare bed is made up.
Veronica called to tell us that she made the bid for the house next door. So it looks like you're here to stay. Fiona smiles. Don't smile. I hate it. Fiona continues to smile. Ugh, I hate you. So it's really over. The mailman admitted to my mom that the affair had been going on for months.
So that's why Stuart didn't want to move here. I knew there had to be a reason.
Yeah.
What's happening to your old house?
Well, I don't own it. My parents do. My mom is kicking Stuart out and selling the house. Well, that's the right move. My mom will give my sister and me half of the proceeds from the sale.
What will you do with the money?
I'll spend it on our baby. Oh, so you want to be part of it now? Is that such a bad thing? Fiona and Jeremy look at me. Of course it isn't. This is fantastic news. I got a phone message and I ignore it.
Who's messaging you?
No one. Friend.
Female or male?
Looks like the Titanic's about to hit the iceberg. It doesn't matter. I need to go out.
Where are you going?
Out. Excuse me. I walk off.
Jeremy, do you know something?
I know you're falling for Owen, and he's about to meet a new love interest.
He is?
I think so.
Fuck.
The lover's tale's about to heat up. Fuck. Jeremy laughs. And on this troubling turn of events, we sound out. This was Hello from Ireland. It was voiced by me, Emerson Peary. The show was written, produced, and directed by Joao Nasita. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Hello from Ireland, and please leave us a review on Apple Podcast and Spotify, and be sure to subscribe to the podcast on all your favorite podcast listening apps. Also, please share the series with family and friends. Thank you. That Love Podcast is active on Twitter at ThatLovePod and on Instagram and Facebook at That Love Podcast.